Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Toby the Secret Mine, grabbing the Find All of Your Friends achievement. This is to find all of the hidden friends in the game. This is going to be this game's version of collectibles. There are a total of 26 spread across the 20 levels. First one's going to be right here in level 1. After you hop on this box, just jump straight up. You get an achievement for finding your first friend for 10 gamer score. That one's really hard to miss. Level 2, you're going to get past the plant thing and then drop down here. Before you go chasing after that dude, go into the shadows to the left side and grab number 2. Level 3, you're going to be going down this corridor. Just keep going, keep going. This is that little staircase thing up. Hit that switch to get the crate, move this thing over here, and then you're supposed to jump up here to get the second crate to get to the right side. However, if you keep hopping to the left, you'll see a friend right here. So make sure you grab him, and that will be number 3. Number 4 is going to be the next level. This is right at the start. You're going to hop this gap right next to this light right here. You want to jump on this thing and just jump straight up into the shadows and then grab this guy. Very easy to miss. And that will be number 4. Number 5 is going to be a little later on. This is when you're all the way up here trying to get that box to go down to grab the key. But before you do that, just push the box to the left and then jump up further, and then you can find a hidden friend up here, and this will be friend number 5. Alright, after grabbing that, you're going to be in this part. This is when you are doing the swing puzzle to get the momentum going to jump over here. Quickly make your way across before the boxes collapse, but once you get here, you want to use that key to flip the switch to grab your next friend right here, number 6. Then this is when you make it all the way up here. You should see a sign and a bird. You are going to keep going to the far right. Before you do any switch stuff, there is a friend in the shadows right here. Hit the switch. That should lower the elevator, and then you can go down here. You're going to hang a left before the goo monster gets you to grab number 8. Next level, this is when you're in the desert. You're going to make your way across here. This is when you have to push this box out of the way to get this thing. You want to jump straight up and then straight down, and after a few of those, the floor should collapse and then give you your next friend. So make sure you grab friend number 9 right there. Friend number 10 is going to be right here. You should see that guy suspended. What you want to do is you want to break open the floor again. You have to push this rock into the light to get to the arrow trap to disengage, so do that, and then you want to jump over it. Keep heading over right until you see another switch. Flip that. That should take the elevator up. Grab the key, but also push the rock to disengage the second trap. Use the key on the switch to lower your friend down and then grab him. That's number 10. You should be on your way to your second achievement, which is for 150 gamer score, 10 friends found. And then we can move on. This is towards the end of the desert level when this guy's chasing after you with the bombs. You want to stop and jump and break that open. Once you're in here, you want to push this rock into here so you can flip the switch. That should lower this thing to the left, and then you can grab friend number 11. Alright, next level, when you are in the snow, this is when you're jumping across these spiky chasms. Just keep jumping. Don't let those things crush you. This is when you're trying to avoid the avalanche. Just drop down here and then grab that. This is when you flip that switch and have to go back to grab the box hidden in this part. So which one do you want to jump over here? You want to grab the box and then move it all the way over to the left. You have to do this to continue on with this game. This is right after like the pipe dream puzzle. So once you go over here, before you jump up there, you want to drop straight down, and in here in the shadows will be number 13. After that, you're going to make your way back up here. You want to jump across. Now, it's very important that you jump across this last thing and don't walk across, because if you walk across, the floor is going to fall down and you are going to continue the story on accident. So if you jump, you can make your way into those shadows and grab number 14. Start of the next level, just head to the left. This is the swinging axe thing. Grab number 15 there, hard to miss. This is when you're trying to grab the second key and the roof is coming down on you. After you hit the switch, just make your way back, and then you want to wait and let the ceiling come all the way down, and that way you can jump into it actually. So after a few seconds or so, it should come down to the point where you can jump into it and then grab friend number 16. Start of the next level, you're going to work your way down, hit this switch, and then you want to jump up here, then you want to jump up, and then you can hit this switch to get the wall out of the way. But more importantly, you can grab your friend right here. Alright, next one is going to be when you're chasing this dude. You're going to get to this place with a pole with a string hanging from it. You want to jump straight down and break the floor and then grab your next friend right here, number 18. Very easy to miss. Next one, you're going to get to the saw puzzle right here. You have to hit this switch to go up here, and you have all the crushers. You're going to have to time this right. So make sure you wait on crusher 4, and then once you can pass, just pass. and then you could push this little beam out of the way and then grab number 19. Another easy one to miss. This is after you get past this seesaw puzzle right here. Just jump straight up and grab that before moving the seesaw the other way. This is at the end of this level where you need to use the battering ram to break open the wall. Instead, you want to use the momentum and go the other way, and then you can jump and grab this dude. So make sure you do that. Big jump, and 21 will be yours. Next one, this is probably the hardest one in the game, as well as one of the hardest puzzles. It's the stupid saw puzzle in the factory. What you need to do is you need to hide here. Once the saw passes, go up. You need to jump to break open the floors to hide from the saw every time it passes. So it's all about timing on this one, and your character jumps a little slow, so hopefully you can get the timing down right with the whole saw. And then these later ones need 2 jumps to break open. But once you're in the clearing, just jump straight up here and grab it before heading further into the level. This is after the spiky block rotating puzzle right here. This one's actually pretty easy since they rotate at a consistent rate, but just jump across. Once you are here, instead of going on, you want to drop straight down and grab number 23. And the final one for this level anyways is going to be this. This is the collapsing bridge. The first thing you need to do is you need to move this thing, and that will give you a sturdy beam to land on. So what you want to do is you want to collapse the top bridge first. That will lower you onto the middle part, which is sturdy and won't break on you. Then you want to carefully drop down here. Now you're not supposed to jump, because if you jump, the bridge will collapse. So jump up here, and then you want to make your way here. Before going through the end of the level, just jump straight up and grab number 24. And the last 2 is going to be during the final boss fight with the king dude. There's 1 on each side, so get those accordingly. So you have to jump up to finish the game, but remember to get the 2 friends. There's 1 in each corner of the room, 1 right here on the right, and then 1 on the left. And hopefully you have the patience to finish this last puzzle, because it is a little tricky with the whole timing, and those freaking bombs, man, those will mess you up. But that's a story for another time. But anyways, just grab the 2 friends in the 2 corners, and that should be 26 out of 26. Achievement unlocked, 200 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.